Look, most people are obsessed with dogs, right? And I'm kind of over them. I think they're doting and obnoxious, and people have taken them too far. And the obsession with, if you don't like dogs, you don't have a soul. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like they literally only like you because you feed them and they just stare up at you. They're just stupid, right? And
Yeah.
they're cute. Dogs are cute. There's nothing I can do about that. I like dogs. When I see a dog, I think they're cute and I pet them. But people have really ruined dogs for me. They get upset when you eat dogs, right? They don't like when Asian people eat dogs. So
Yep.
the thing I've been thinking about lately, because I follow this one pig on Instagram, it's called Merlin the Pig. And the girl who owns the pig is hot too. So that's a bonus. And I think to myself, this pig, when I see videos of it, it's so funny. You know, it's smart. It's pressing buttons to try and say what it wants to, and the buttons make a voice go off, and it goes like, "I'm hungry, and it's cool. And the pig is doing everything that a dog does. It like walks around with you, like nuzzles up against you,
Yeah.
emotes.
Oh,
It
but
makes me think.
it's okay when it's a pig, right? But then when some people have a culture of eating dogs like once a fucking year, somehow that's out of pocket, dude. I'm
Yeah,
so fucking pissed off. I've never eaten dog before, and I don't think it would taste good. But after seeing that stuff, I'm tempted to fly to China and fucking eat dogs just in spite of that, you know?
we're going on a dog eating trip. That's how it is. Well, yeah. So I think to myself, right? Maybe I shouldn't eat. So it's almost reversing it. So I think to myself, man, maybe I don't want to eat pig anymore because that'd be like eating a dog. But if you look at it the other way, it says no. If you're able to eat a pig and they think and act the same as dogs, then you
Yeah.
should be able to eat a dog. So it's strange because I'm not going to give up eating pigs. I like bacon. There's nothing I
Dude,
can do about that.
the
So
reality is that most domesticated animals like cows, pigs, sheep, and all that, if you put a camera in front of them and you take care of them, they're gonna be just as cute as a fucking dog, you know?
and I hate it because I don't want to sound like an animal rights activist, but you can see the sadness in these pigs' eyes when they're waiting
Mm.
to. So I'm sure it's the same with dogs, but the problem is, and one of the reasons why it'll never be normalized to do what you're talking about with dogs is because obviously they're highly domesticated. So when people see a video of some Korean guy smacking a dog over a head with a stick, people imagine it's their dog that's in their family that they grew up with, little Scruffy, you know? So maybe they should try something from the optics standpoint to kind of normalize it a little bit. How about you just kill them outright with, what's that, like the nail pressure that they use for cows instead of doing some weird abuse ritual, like
No,
tenderizing your dog meat while it's
no,
alive. Like, okay,
I'm
that makes me not want it. So
I'm gonna go the other way,
that's
dude.
cruel. That's
I'm gonna
cruel.
fucking shoot a pit bull next time I I go to Korea.
Actually, you know what? That's funny. I really hate that I'm going in this direction. I feel wrong for saying it, but I don't think I would eat golden retriever. I think that would be a little cruel. I love golden retrievers; they're cute dogs. But if I was eating something and they said, "Oh, that's pitbull," I'd be like, "Oh, okay," It probably isn't
Yeah,
bad.
a
I wouldn't
fucking.
feel like I was eating a true dog. Right?
Can you imagine like a fucking nice pit bull steak, dude? That would be fucking. That
I
would be
got
pretty tasty,
my
dude.
tuck my napkin into my hoodies and get my knife and my fork. Be like, some pitbull with this. They put the head with the tongue sticking out on the plate. The rest of it is splayed out. Like, yes, this is delightful. So, and there's too many of them floating around, so you might as well just solve a food epidemic by killing them off. So,
Yeah, we can
yeah,
ship it
because
to fucking Ethiopia, right? Kill two birds with one stone.
there you
Say that
go.
you're
There
doing
you go.
your financial aid and then also getting rid of a domestic problem as well.
So yeah, I just I've been thinking that way about pigs lately because they're really cool animals. I think they're really cute in the same way dogs are, and they're smart. They're hilarious, and I love when they snort. Their snorting is cuter than when a dog barks. So I don't know. Might have to come back around on pigs sometime. So
Mm.
yeah, it's gross.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Pigs are more intelligent than any breed of dog.
Really? You fact checked
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Live on air. Live on air. I know. So, hey, Get something to
Yep.
think
So to
about, man.
any fucking people that say, "Oh, not the heck in Dogaritos," why don't you give up fucking pulled pork and bacon? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you do
Oh,
that?
you know what? While we're on this, I'll just ride on it for a little bit. There's some C-list actress that lives in New York City that made a tweet the other day that said something like, New York City's just a little bit different now. It's not about style or being like a center for ingenuity. It's more about people wearing Lululemon and walking their dogs. And she said something after that, like, I love dogs as much as the next person, but you people are out of control. And she got
Pay.
destroyed for it. But I was thinking the same thing in my mind. Walk around with your stupid, dumb dog that's barely trained, shitting all over the place. It doesn't have an adequate backyard to run around in, and they just stare at you with their dumb face. It's just like you people have taken it too far. You've really taken it too far with these things to the point where they've become your accessories, and I can't humanize them like I used to. You used to be able to say, this is your family dog that ran out back and was goofy, would jump on the couch with you. But now it's like, here's my dog. I got a dog. Because you know what became? It became a crutch, an emotional crutch for people during COVID. They would just get a dog to keep them company. So there's something about not being able to be comfortable with yourself when you get a dog before you have a family or a yard, because you're not getting something else out of your life that you need to socially. So it's like, I'll just get a dog. That'll fix it. I'll get a support vehicle that will love me no matter what. And you
Yep.
get a dog because you're a weak person. You're a weak person and you need a dog.
That COVID thing was really fucking funny, by the way. During the height of COVID, all these people were like losing their fucking minds because they couldn't see people, and I was just chilling. Like all these extroverts, they were like, I, um, I read this article like I can't, I haven't felt a human touch in months, and I'm going insane, and I'm just big chilling in my fucking room with my ultra wide, dude.
Dude, what I wouldn't give to go back to that. It's funny, my dad says it all the time. He says, I kind of miss the way things used to be because you didn't have to worry about people telling you to go places or do anything, and you knew they were all just as miserable as the next person. So
Yeah.
I don't know. My dad's an OG hater, so I give him respect. But I listen, I was homeschooled. When COVID happened, I cracked my knuckles and I just said back to business, like that was
Yep.
I already
Back to
knew
square
what
one.
yeah, I knew what the game was back then. So long before anyone else did.
Dude,
So I
what I
was
wouldn't
settled
give to go
way
back
in.
to COVID era, just so I could pop that fucking boomer in his skull when he told me to put on my mask at this grocery store, dude. Holy shit.
Well, that was also, there was a really fun social aspect to it because first off, there was something to talk about politically every day because Trump was president, right? And people were all tracking the COVID numbers. But also, you could just walk outside and light off a social grenade whenever you wanted. Just walk into a place without a mask.
Yeah.
Then it became about vaccinations. Yeah, it was fun. Look, life wasn't bad back then. I forget what I was grinding. I don't think I was playing. Oh, I hit Valorant hard during COVID, and I ranked up big time. That came out during COVID. I got good at that game, man. I was on fire.
I got introduced to League on the first week of COVID.
Oh, it was all over from there. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Yeah, because people don't. So instead of doing what we did, recede into ourselves, talk to our friends, pay attention to the news, talk to family, they have to go and get a dumb dog to stare at them and wag their tail all day. It says, "Oh, you love me, Scruffy." It's like you just gave him dinner and took him for a walk. Of course he loves you. What are you talking about? I don't know. I'm just so sick of it. But especially since the lady that I mentioned on Twitter that said something.
It's like a white girl as a dog. It's like, you just let him have sex with you. Of course he loves you.
I know my dog loves me because he has sex with me. Oh my gosh. Whatever. While we're hanging out on it, it was funny that I saw some Reddit post that got posted on Twitter, and I think it was bait. It had to have been, but he went on this long comment stream about how he was dating this girl, and she eventually admitted to him that she used to get eaten out by her dog. Or no, banged by. It was either eaten out or banged by her dog, and the dog was still with them. So, let's pretend the situation is real. He could have been making all of it up, but imagine you're hanging out with your girlfriend, and the dog that was banging her, just staring there, looking at you like, yeah, what's up? What's
Dude,
up?
fucking interspecies cuckolding, dude.
Yeah, and the reason I knew it was bait was because at the end of it, he said, "I don't think I can date an animal abuser." So it wasn't about her cheating on him with the dog; it was about her abusing an animal. Which, by the way, while we're here, I don't even care. I don't even think that's animal abuse, is it? The dog wants to have sex with you. It knows what it's doing, so it's
Dude,
mounting you and it's going
that's
in there.
animal charity, dude. You know, talk
So
about the fucking the PETA shit. That's
yeah.
more than anything PETA's ever done for fucking dogs.
You know the commercial. It's like in the arms of. So just imagine that, except it's like have sex with the dog. Yeah, let your dog mount you today.
Dude, just the minute the dog inserts it in, he's like the song from Titanic, like
Yeah, it's the commercial so much as sad undersexed dogs.
yeah.
Coomer incel dogs.
If you're over 25 and a white woman, you must own this dog. That tree.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool game if you're over 25 and it's a sit dog. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm dying here. That is too funny. But what I was gonna say was that that lady got absolutely destroyed by people on Twitter, and it's like you're elevating these dogs to these superhuman godlike status. Like,
What's even the argument? Because all the person said is they're just too much. Like what does too much even imply that you're so offensed by that you have to reply to that? Like you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because she even said she liked dogs in the post, and that's why I was like, "Yeah, I'm basically on the same page as her." I'm so sick of seeing them walking around looking at me with their stupid faces, and it's just people. I think people get personally offended because their dogs mean so much to them because they're emotional crutches. You know, most of them don't believe in God. They're not in healthy relationships, so they put it all on their dog. And you know what? You know, I'll give you a freebie with the whole women are stupid thing. Women are out of control with their dogs because they do get them because they haven't had a baby yet. They get a dog instead of having a kid at an age where they should normally be having a kid. I'll give you that one. Okay, there you go. So we're able to agree on something like that. And then
let's see